Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark E.
That's not necessary. Is that really necessary? Do you have to spit on the microphone? Go, dude. You go.
I think you deserve. I deserve you to let me do this. My name is Mark E Xtreme, and ladies and gentlemen, you're watching what may be the most life-changing episode of On Your Mark that I've ever had. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I have with here what may be my father, Crazzy Steve. Thank you for being on my show.
Can we back up the father truck here? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, I'm sorry.
You might be my dad, according to Mahabali Shira.
You know Crazzy Steve? You remember them?
I know Crazzy Steve, yeah. I remember him.
He's your dad, man. You have to find him.
I gotta find him. You might be my dad.
Okay. Listen, before we go on with this is an interview, right? Is that what this is?
That is, and this is going to be a little bit more than that in a second.
Can you do something about your face? It is
my face.
I see you and I can hear you talk, and it's not fun to look at.
Okay. You know what? You know what really hurts about this? Because if you're really my dad, that means that all this is going to hurt even more when I process it later.
You got questions?
I got questions, and I'm going to right now treat this until we do our DNA test. I'm going to treat this as a normal interview because I'm a professional who doesn't walk away from his son. Okay, Crazzy Steve, what are you crazy for? Chocolate?
I like chocolate. Yeah, chocolate's good. I don't think I'm really crazy. Do I look crazy?
Yeah, you look a little crazy. Crazzy Steve, what's it like inside of a volcano?
Hot.
It's a pretty...
I'm for sure I'm gonna cut you, like at some point in this interview.
I'm not gigging today, bro. Sorry.
No, like right around like the rib area there. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Sorry, go on.
He might not be my dad. He might not be my dad.
He might not be. Would you rather spend years training or maybe a couple months and then guaranteed the trip to the big time? I always say cut corners and take shortcuts. That's what wrestling's all about.
It's Crazzy Steve. Crazzy Steve, if you are one of those crazy, are you one of those crazy?
This is nice. This is nice. Go on. Sorry. Did I interrupt? Did I interrupt you? Did I break your confidence?
Yeah, I just was going to ask, are you one of those crazy demon clowns that eat people? But it's pretty obvious the answer is yes. He might not be my dad. He might not be my... And you know what? If you need someone to, like, clean your ring gear, my mom can do that for you. Who might have been your former lover, but you might not be my dad. You might not be my dad. Professional. God, what did you put on my face?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Look, go on with your questions.
Does Sting do your makeup?
Who?
Sting?
Never heard of him. Next question.
I find that very hard to believe. Every time I brush my teeth, I bleed.
Oh,
nonstop. Is that normal? I think it's that time of the show where my life might be changed. Crazzy Steve, it is time to do a DNA test to see if you really are the father of... Oh! No.
Where do you want it?
Stop. I have a proper DNA test that we're going to do with you. Please put the knife away. Please.
So I can cut you later. Is that all you're saying?
No, you can never cut me.
I'll cut you later.
Do you realize how up this is if you are my dad?
What do you mean? No, this is what me and my dad would do all the time. Here, you go across the room and I'll throw the knife at you. We're playing catch. We're playing catch.
That is so...
Come on.
That is so twisted. Please stop pointing that knife at me. Please.
I'll put it away for now.
Skeeter, can you please bring in the DNA test?
Oh, Skeeter! Hey! Skeeter, how's it going, man? What's up? Hey, what are you doing after this? You want to get some chalupas after this?
Yeah, get some chalupas.
Let's go.
After
We're gonna
this.
get chalupas after the show. After
whoa! Hey! Hey,
bullshit is done.
wait, do you guys know each other?
I've known him. We go back for years.
Yeah, we go back years.
Yeah. He loves
Why have you
chalupas.
never said anything?
You never asked.
Crazy Steve, right now, we are going to give you a DNA test. We are going to find out if you are real. No, put the knife down,
Oh,
man.
that's a cool knife, man.
Oh, yeah.
You having trouble
You
with
want to play
that?
catch with it later?
Yeah, I want to play catch with knives.
Ah, see?
Got it.
He gets it. Skeeter gets it.
Okay. Got DNA swabs. We got Cookie Monster and Elmo. Which one you want?
I
Crazy
want Cookie
Steve?
Monster for sure.
Okay, there you
100%.
go. You get Elmo. Oh, I spit on my other glove. Got it.
I'm going to just eat this for a little while.
No, he needs it back.
Yeah, I got it. I gotta get the
Please
sample.
take it from him. Oh, God. Hold on a second, please. Go run that through.
Okay, I'm gonna run through.
Are they kissing? Are you making them kiss? What is this?
Is he my dad? I'll get to that in a second. Hold on, I'm trying to figure my life out here. Does it taste the same?
Tastes the same to me. When I put them both in, it tastes the same.
So what does that mean?
I think it means Rosemary might be my sister.
Welcome to the family, Skeeter. Welcome to the family.
It's good to be in, but I think it might be a match.
Like me versus you, a match?
You know what?
Someone ring the bell.
You know,
Hardcore rules.
You know what? Even though you might be my dad, I don't have to accept you as my father. Crazy Steve, even though you're my dad, you are not my real dad.
I mean, I'm no scientist. I'm just saying if they taste the same.
Oh, that's not 100% accurate?
No, you probably got to send them to a lab, but I probably contaminated it by putting them in my mouth.
God dang it, Skeeter. This has been the most emotional episode of roller coaster I've ever been on. This is the BWE champion, and if you were my dad and you were there in my life, you would know that I'm the Backyard Wrestling Entertainment champion for 15 plus years, undefeated. Would you like to hold your son's title?
We'll just put it over there for now. Skeeter, you want to go to the strippers after this? After we'll get some chalupas, hit the strippers.
No, you should want to hang out with me.
Oh, you can. What's your name? You can come too. It's fine.
Come too.
Yeah,
See, it works
yeah.
out okay.
We need someone to drive anyway.
Do you want to ask him anything else?
Yeah, okay. Do you think you could get me a date with Rosemary?
I mean, this is the person to ask. I've told him no.
I'm wearing a shirt.
I think I could swing something. I think I could make it happen.
Don't get his hopes up like that. It's a horrible thing to do, but I guess you got a lifelong habit of that, right?
You know, I can make it happen.
This is the best day of my life.
This is the
Yeah,
worst day of my life. This is the worst day of my life. You know what?
We got it. We got it. Yeah.
All right, this is time for the next segment of the show. It's called Feel the Bang. Where I ask my guests who they've banged. Hey, Crazy Steve, have you banged my mom?
Who? Who's your mom?
Funny.
Who's your mom? Heavyset lady. I'm assuming red hair.
No,
possibly a mustache.
No, she is not. She's got black hair. Weirdly, strangely.
That might be. That I honestly I don't know. I get hit in the head quite often, and sometimes things get fuzzy. If that is the case, and you are my son. Which wait, who? Where did this even start?
Mahabali Shira.
Everybody knows that he is a compulsive liar. Everybody literally knows that. You believe him?
Yeah, he said it. He said it.
He said a lot of things. Did you interview him too? Like
yes.
And I'm sure he said a lot of things.
Yes.
I'm sure like maybe 50% of it made sense.
How many dad you have?
I didn't understand a lot of what he said.
Yeah, see? You see? I mean, and besides, Skeeter's got the test. He's got the DNA test, you know?
Yeah.
You know, chin up.
So you're not my
buckaroo.
dad.
I can't say for sure.
All right, well, we're going to get the DNA results in from the lab. We'll let you guys know in a follow-up video on this channel. Give me my belt back. Crazy Steve, it's time for the final segment of the show. It's called Shoot Hard. Shoot Hard. We're going to ask my guests to shoot hard on certain wrestlers. Today is Painted Face Edition. Crazy Steve, shoot hard on Vampiro.
He had cool hair.
That's not shooting. Crazy Steve, shoot hard on Ultimate Warrior.
Tassels. He had awesome tassels.
Okay, that's not shooting. Crazy Steve, shoot hard on Sting.
I love his album,
God
his
dang it.
discography.
Crazy Steve, shoot hard on Undertaker. That one time he painted that thing on his face. The teardrop.
Shoot hard on him.
Shoot hard on Undertaker.
He's really tall. He's got a lot of tattoos.
Crazy Steve, shoot hard on Jeff Hardy.
I seriously, I hate Jeff Hardy. He blew me out of a volcano. That son of a.
Yeah, you SOB.
Jeff, if I ever see you again in any walk of life, maybe me, you, and Skeeter can sit down. We can get some chalupas. We'll go to the strip club.
No.
We'll talk this out.
No.
Maybe cooler heads can prevail, Jeff.
No. Would you like to promote anything here today before you leave?
No.
Great. Thank you so much for watching On Your Mark. This is my possible father, Crazy Steve.
Oh, son, maybe.
Please God, I hope not.
How did your interview go with Mark E Xtreme?
That's what that was. That was an interview. I'll never do it again. I'll tell you that much. I mean, okay, maybe if Skeeter's there, then maybe I'll do it again. I don't know. I mean, whatever.
So you didn't know who Mark E Xtreme was, but you know who Skeeter Skyflyer is?
Oh yeah. Me and Skeeter go back way back, years. I think he was in my first knife fight. To be honest, you always remember your first, and I feel like he was there on the playground. And he had my back, helped stitch me up. I'm still here. The other guy isn't, so that tells you how the knife fight went,
Do you have heat with Mahabali Shera now that he said Mark E Xtreme might be your son?
Do I have heat with Mahabali Shera? No, I don't want to have heat with Shera. I like Shera. He's a good kid, a good young upstart, but he just gets confused sometimes. English is not his first language, so I can understand how somebody would be confused when interviewing Mahabali Shera.
Do you believe in your heart of hearts that Mark E Xtreme is your son?
That's a good question. I don't know. Let's find out what's in his heart. I think that's what we'll do. We'll find out what's in his heart, and it's probably a bunch of black stuff and gross gooey things, but we'll find out, and then I can get to the bottom of it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, where is he anyway? I think he's back here. Hey.